Today's chapter will be focusing on the angelical beings known as the Deva. These celestial beings are often depicted as angels, with wings of pure white feathers and a radiant, otherworldly aura to them. Devas are powerful beings with the ability to wield divine magic and control the elements with ease. They are known for their bravery, selflessness, and unwavering sense of justice. Though immortal, they can be killed in battle or by other means. These celestial creatures are always ready to defend the innocent and vanquish evil wherever it may lurk. If you ever find yourself in need of a guardian angel, look no further than a Deva. Starting off, let's cover the resistance and immunities. Looking into their stat block, we can see they are resistant to radiant damage, which makes sense since they are angelical beings. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical means. Pretty average resistances so far, it's per the norm. They are also immune to becoming charmed, so you won't be able to get jiggy with it. Exhaustion, making it a terrifying foe that will tirelessly hunt you down. And lastly, the frightened condition, making them a fearless combatant. They have 120 dark vision and amazing telepathy range of 120 feet with the added bonus of understanding every single language. Now with all that out of the way, let's get to the good stuff. Their first feature is Angelica Weapons. Something very simple, you just add additional radiant damage to your weapon attack. It's always included in the creature's already attack. And well, an additional 48 radiant damage, well, could put your party in quite a predicament if not careful. The secondary feature is innate spellcasting. The Deva spellcasting ability is Charisma. The spell DC is 17, making it very decent. The Deva can innately cast the following spells requiring only verbal components. That right there makes it very unique. At will, it can use Detect Evil and Good. Once per day, each of the following spells in cast will be Commune or Raise Dead. Now it is important to note that all these spells are thematical. They can change based on whatever deity your Deva is following. Next on the list is Magic Resistance. The Deva has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. This one's pretty straightforward. Now moving to its actions, we can see it does have multi-attack feature. Add that with whatever weapon of your choosing, and then you add the Angelica Weapon modifier to it, it is a huge boon. Then that is followed by Healing Touch, another angelical trait. The Deva touches another creature. The target magically regains 4d8 plus 2 hit points and is free from any curse, disease, poison, blindness, or deafness. This feature grants decent healing and the removal of status conditions that could prove fatal in combat, or a curse that could be afflicting one of the party members. Lastly, we have Change Shape. Shape Change. The Deva magically polymorphs into a humanoid or beast that has a challenge rating equal to or less than its own, or back to its true form. It reverts to its true form if it dies. Any equipment it is wearing or carrying is absorbed or born by the new form, the Deva's choice of course. In a new form, the Deva retains its game statistics and ability to speak, but its AC, movement modes, strength, dexterity, and special senses are replaced with those of the new form, and it gains any statistics and capabilities that the new form has, but that it lacks. Now this feature right here is the goldmine for storytelling purposes. I hope you take advantage of it as much as you can. Devas are the forefront of the angelic armies. They can also serve as spies and watchers for budding civilizations. For our first setting, a Deva has been tasked with watching over a kingdom of mortals. For many years, it has assumed the guise of many. It has been intertwined in the inner workings of the kingdom. However, it seems during its time of service, the greed and madness that mortal races breed has taken a toll on the Deva, corrupting its mind and turning it away from its original task. Perhaps this Deva took on the guise of a prime minister. Perhaps they killed the king and replaced him himself. One could even say that the corruption has turned the Deva slowly into something else, whether it be an aberration or some sort of demon or devil. Whatever the case, now this kingdom has slowly been corrupted and turned to madness. Your PCs will have to solve this issue. Another scenario one can play out is having the Deva follow the party as a mentor of sorts, taking on different forms within their journey to offer advice and aid the party. He could be a guardian angel of one of the more religious party members such as a cleric or paladin. The Deva could also place hurdles to test their mettle and their morality in the name of their chosen deity. For a simpler scenario, the Deva is hunting a powerful demon and has been injured. The party finds a wounded Deva, and the creature then asks for their aid defeating this vile demon. You could have the Deva be wounded by something otherworldly, where a normal healing would have no effect, thus having the party face this demon alone, or if the party heals the Deva enough, have it aid them in combat. As usual, when crafting such encounters, make sure you're taking the party level into account, and the key to it all, action economy. Now, as far as strategy goes, the Deva is pretty straightforward. The Deva will use his flying speed of 90 feet to maneuver around the front line and strike the casters in the back as much as possible. The damage you can dish out will push your players to make hasty decisions while focusing heavily on movement and proper positioning. In addition to all of this, based on the god that the Deva is serving, you can change the spells to be more thematical or to fit the need of the battle if need be. A good example of this could be a Deva that serves the god of undeath, having necromantic spells and abilities to bring forth undeath. Now, via the Rot ruling, it specifies a healing touch on another creature in the text. You could null that in order to have it heal itself in battle, making it a more dangerous foe or a more reliable ally. Now, in terms of action economy, if you're going to be using the Deva as a singular opponent, I would recommend giving it a shield bumping its AC to a 19. In addition, I would also recommend taking its healing touch ability and make it a bonus action cast instead of an action. This again gives it more flexibility, and if you're going to add minions in the battlefield, you can also keep the bonus action cast for healing touch to make it more powerful and dangerous. If you don't want him to be surrounded or have an ability where you could use it as an AoE fashion, you could always give it a blinding ability as an AoE, similar to Holy Weapon, where you cancel the ability and you do a blind and a radius effect. They have to do a Constitution saving throw, or they become blinded for X amount of duration of time, or whatever you wish to create. A good addition to your creature, and makes it a little bit more reliable to combat as well, and more difficult to take on. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like, follow, and subscribe. Tell me about your favorite encounter with a Deva that you've created or have faced in the comment section below. Have a good one.